Yesterday, a miracle happened in the UK. Apparently, counter-protesters were finding themselves counter-protesting ghosts and phantoms of the English Defence League. Now, call me crazy, but I couldn't actually see any of them. I, and probably you as well, had no idea that these ghosts existed, yet they did, because apparently UNREST followed as well in these counter-protests. Really fun how that works. Now, if you don't understand it or just haven't figured it out yet, I'm actually just kidding with you. This is a joke. But apparently counter-protesters did erupt in unrest in several cities. Now, I want to bring into this article. This is just, this article right here, along with the ones from Daily Mail, are just slanderous and they are just despicable people, these people that are writing these articles. The mainstream media is just a garbage heap at this point. Met Police Chief says fears of extreme right disorder abated after show of unity from communities. At least 100 far-right marches were planned to take place, according to who? No far-right people, or actually people in the public actually talked about this. Yet, apparently, they know. Just baffling, really. To take place across the country last night, including in London. But instead, large numbers of counter-protesters turned out in multiple UK cities. They were lied to, that's why they turned up. Metropolitan Police Chief Sir Mark Rowley said that the fears of extreme right disorder ended last night due to a successful policing operation and a show of unity from communities. They were lied to. The show from the communities was that Muslims brought out their own weapons and wielding knives, machetes, and just hammers and such. Dangerous weapons, and the policing were clashing with these people as well. It is funny that you can just see the videos that are actually published on X telling you the exact opposite, but it's alright, I guess. Fair enough. Sir Mark said he was really pleased with how the overnight operation played out. It was a psyop. They got psyoped into believing that there actually was several protests going on from the far right, or riots that were supposed to happen. You can see these videos, right? All of these people, they were tricked. All of these people, they were lied to. Amazing what the legacy media alongside the government can truly accomplish. Amazing. So I have this post actually from Sky News as well. I'm going to play this video in just a second. We do have dedicated police officers who are scouring social media to look for this material and then follow up with arrests. The material is the, inciting of hatred or just reposting stuff that they don't allow. That is what is going to be followed with arrests. It's just basically you cannot speak on the mainstream media. That's what they're telling you. So I want to play this video.
The offence of incitement to racial hatred involves publishing or distributing material which is insulting or abusive, which is intended to or likely to start racial hatred. So if you retweet that, then you're republishing that, and then potentially you're committing that offence.
Basically what it's saying is that if you have a problem with mass immigration and the problems follow with it, it is dangerous for you to actually speak up or just repost what someone else said.
And we do have dedicated police officers who are scouring social media. Their job is to look for this material and then follow up with identification of it.
So what happened after this is very funny to me. Trolls encountered this video. I thought it would be funny to just send these people a lot of just troll messages. So I have a couple of these. I'm not going to read them all. They are quite disturbing, some of them as well. But it's really funny because these people in the UK, they're in a bubble. And when the trolls get ahead and just follow up with something like this, the outcome is always going to be funny. I have this video from the counter protests that we're seeing. I'm just gonna play you this video. It speaks for itself, really.
They hurt. We've got children and women using those trains, destroying the summer relatives. They are disgusting, nasty bastards, and we need to cut all their throats and get rid of them all. I just want to say thank you all. I'm going to leave it now. And
Yeah, it's just gonna go ahead and scream free, free Palestine, whichever, or whatever, doesn't really matter. But the important thing is, the thing to highlight is that he said we need to cut their throats, being the far right, or yes, the public people, and get rid of them all. If you have a problem with kids dying and being murdered by, well, mass immigration, or just simply immigration policies and integration policies that just don't work, people want you dead. People want you dead. That's what you have. This is the outcome of this. People are going to die because of this. Very lacking any morals, these people. And I want to bring you to this last post. So this is from Croydon. So this is what happens.
Bro, I'm so confused. Why are they trashing the plane?
They're creating unrest and trashing their own communities over nothing, over ghosts. It's just remarkable, really, just to look at this. I look at this too. There's no audio in this clip, but you can see. This is in Croydon. Police officers, I believe, were wounded actually in this clip. Crazy. Alright, hang on. 8 people have been arrested for assaulting emergency workers' possession of offensive weapons and other offenses. These people, man, these people, they destroy their own communities for what? For being lied to? These people have wrong kind of enemy. Or they think that the far right is their enemy, but the real media, the real enemy, I'm sorry, is the media. They were lied to. It's just amazing. These people, man, these people. Alright, I think I'll leave it there. See you next video, coming up shortly.